The Jeffersons remains one of television's most iconic sitcoms, remembered for its sharp humor, unforgettable characters, and honest stories about family, ambition, race, and social change. Centered on George and Louise Jefferson's new life in Manhattan, the series blended bold comedy with heartfelt moments about marriage, success, friendship, and staying true to your roots. In this video, we'll look back at the remarkable cast, their real names, ages, memorable roles, and lasting legacies, while also honoring the beloved actors who are no longer with us. Let's return to the famous apartment on the Upper East Side, where sharp humor, family conflicts, and heartfelt moments created some of television's most unforgettable memories. Sherman Hemsley brought explosive energy, razor-sharp timing, and unexpected warmth to George Jefferson, the proud businessman whose confidence was always larger than the room. Born Sherman Alexander Hemsley on the 1st of February 1938 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he was 36 years old when the sitcom premiered in January 1975. With his quick walk, fiery voice, and fearless comebacks, Hemsley made George far more than a loud or stubborn character. Beneath the ambition and constant arguments was a man deeply devoted to his family and determined to protect the success he had worked hard to earn. Across 11 seasons, his chemistry with Isabel Sanford gave the series both its comic spark and emotional heart, while his performance earned Emmy and Golden Globe nominations and an NAACP Image Award. Before television fame, he served in the U.S. Air Force, worked for the Postal Service, and appeared on Broadway in Pearly. He later starred in Amen and voiced B.P. Richfield in Dinosaurs. Hemsley died in El Paso, Texas, on the 24th of July 2012, from complications related to lung cancer. He was 74. His pride, humor, and restless energy remain unforgettable. Isabel Sanford brought warmth, patience, and quiet strength to Louise "Wheezy" Jefferson, the devoted wife whose calm intelligence often balanced George's explosive personality. Born Eloise Gwendolyn Sanford on the 29th of August, 1917, in Harlem, New York, she was 57 years old when The Jeffersons premiered in January 1975. With her expressive reactions, natural comic timing, and dignified presence, Sanford made Louise far more than the sensible voice in the household. She could challenge her husband with honesty, soften his anger with affection, and reveal the emotional cost behind their hard-earned success. Across 11 seasons, her chemistry with Sherman Hemsley gave the series its heart and created one of television's most memorable marriages. In 1981, Sanford made history as the first Black woman to win the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series. Before television fame, she built her career on stage and made a memorable film debut in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. Isabel Sanford died in Los Angeles on the 9th of July 2004 of natural causes at the age of 86. Her legacy remains defined by grace, humor, and a groundbreaking performance that opened doors for generations of actresses. Mike Evans brought intelligence, youthful confidence, and a quietly rebellious spirit to Lionel Jefferson, the thoughtful son who often challenged his father's opinions with humor and reason. Born Michael Jonas Evans on the 3rd of November, 1949, in Salisbury, North Carolina, he was 25 years old when the sitcom premiered in January 1975. With his relaxed delivery, expressive smile, and natural comic timing, Evans made Lionel feel like more than the sensible young man caught between two generations. He could tease George without losing his affection for him, while his relationship with Jenny Willis reflected the social changes taking place beyond their family home. Evans had first introduced Lionel on All in the Family in 1971, helping establish the character before the Jefferson family received its own series. He later stepped away from the role to focus on writing and was replaced temporarily by Damon Evans, before returning for several later seasons. Beyond acting, he and Eric Monte co-created Good Times, one of television's most influential Black family sitcoms. Mike Evans died from throat cancer at his mother's home in 29 Palms, California, on the 14th of December, 2006. He was 57. His legacy remains tied to sharp humor, cultural significance, and a character whose intelligence gave every family argument greater depth. Roxie Roker brought intelligence, warmth, and quiet courage to Helen Willis, the confident woman whose interracial marriage challenged television conventions while remaining deeply human. Born Roxie Albertha Roker on the 28th of August, 1929, in Miami, Florida, she was 45 years old when The Jeffersons premiered in January 1975. With her graceful presence, expressive reactions, and natural comic timing, Roker made Helen far more than a symbol of social progress. She could answer George's insults with sharp humor, defend her family with strength, and bring tenderness to her relationship with Tom. Across 11 seasons, she helped portray one of primetime television's earliest, regularly featured interracial married couples, opening conversations about race, love, and acceptance without losing the warmth of a family comedy. Before gaining television fame, Roker worked with the Negro Ensemble Company and earned both an Obie Award and a Tony Award nomination for The River Niger. She also appeared in Roots, Claudine, and numerous television series. Roxie Roker died in Los Angeles on the 2nd of December, 1995, from breast cancer at the age of 66. Her legacy remains defined by dignity, courage, and a performance that quietly helped change American television. Franklin Cover brought warmth, sincerity, and gentle comic timing to Tom Willis, the good-natured neighbor whose patience was often tested by George Jefferson's teasing. Born Franklin Edward Cover on the 20th of November 1928 in Cleveland, Ohio, he was 46 years old when audiences first met Tom in January 1975. With his friendly smile, measured delivery, and wonderfully awkward reactions, Cover made the character far more than the target of a joke. Tom could be naive and overly optimistic, yet his devotion to Helen and their family gave him genuine dignity. Across 11 seasons, Cover and Roxie Roker portrayed one of primetime television's earliest regularly featured interracial married couples, helping the comedy address race and acceptance with both honesty and warmth. A classically trained stage actor, he also appeared in The Stepford Wives, Wall Street, ER, and Will and Grace. Franklin Cover died in Englewood, New Jersey, on the 5th of February, 2006, from pneumonia while recovering from a heart condition. He was 77. His legacy remains tied to kindness, understated humor, and a character whose decency made every scene feel more human. Zara Cully brought sharp humor, warmth, and irresistible mischief to Olivia, Mother Jefferson, the outspoken family matriarch who never hesitated to challenge her son or tease her daughter-in-law. Born Zara Frances Cully on the 26th of January 1892 in Worcester, Massachusetts, she was 82 years old when The Jeffersons premiered in January 1975. With her playful smile, precise comic timing, and commanding presence, Cully transformed Mother Jefferson into far more than a difficult relative. She could be stubborn, possessive, and wonderfully sarcastic, yet beneath every cutting remark was a woman fiercely proud of her family. Cully had first introduced the character on All in the Family in 1974, before carrying the role into the spin-off. Her career stretched back decades through theater, film, and television, including appearances in Sugar Hill and Brother John. Zara Cully died in Los Angeles on the 28th of February 1978 from lung cancer at the age of 86. Her performance remains remembered for its spirit, humor, and the remarkable energy she brought to every scene. Paul Benedict brought eccentric charm, gentle awkwardness, and impeccable comic timing to Harry Bentley, the courteous British neighbor whose formal manners often placed him in the middle of the Jefferson family's loudest arguments. Born Paul Bernard Benedict on the 17th of September, 1938, in Silver City, New Mexico, he was 36 years old when audiences first met Bentley in January 1975. With his distinctive voice, precise reactions, and wonderfully offbeat presence, Benedict transformed what could have been a minor neighbor into one of the sitcom's most recognizable supporting characters. Harry was polite, intelligent, and endlessly patient, yet his misunderstandings with George gave many scenes an irresistible rhythm. Beyond television, Benedict built a respected career on stage and screen, appearing as the number painter on Sesame Street, and in films such as The Goodbye Girl, This Is Spinal Tap, Waiting for Guffman, and A Mighty Wind. He also remained devoted to theater as both an actor and director. Paul Benedict died at his home on Martha's Vineyard on the 1st of December 2008 at the age of 70. His legacy lives on through a performance filled with warmth, eccentricity, and quiet comic brilliance. Ned Werdimer brought cheerful persistence, understated humor, and perfect comic timing to Ralph Hart, the friendly doorman who was always ready to offer assistance, especially when a generous tip might follow. Born Edward Werdimer on the 27th of October, 1923, in Buffalo, New York. He was 51 years old when audiences first met Ralph in January 1975. With his welcoming smile, polite manner, and wonderfully hopeful pauses, Werdimer transformed a recurring supporting role into one of the building's most familiar and amusing personalities. Ralph often appeared at exactly the right moment, exchanging playful remarks with George and finding clever ways to remind the residents that good service deserved a reward. Although he appeared in only 57 episodes, the character remained connected to the series throughout all 11 seasons. Before acting, Werdimer served as a United States Navy pilot during World War II and later studied at the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School. His long career included numerous stage and television appearances, as well as a final film role in Pirates of the Caribbean. At World's End, Ned Werdimer died at a Los Angeles area care facility on the 2nd of January 2013, after failing to recover from a fall. He was 89. His legacy remains tied to warmth, gentle wit, and a doorman who could brighten a scene within seconds. Marla Gibbs brought fearless wit, effortless timing, and surprising tenderness to Florence Johnston, the sharp-tongued housekeeper who could silence George Jefferson with a single, perfectly delivered remark. Born Margaret Teresa Bradley on the 14th of June 1931 in Chicago, Illinois, she was 43 years old when audiences first saw her in the role in 1975. With her dry expression, confident voice, and wonderfully cutting comebacks, Gibbs transformed Florence from a supporting character into one of television's most unforgettable comic personalities. Beneath the sarcasm was a proud, independent woman whose loyalty to the family gave the character genuine warmth. Her performance earned 5 Primetime Emmy Award nominations and inspired the short-lived spin-off Checking In. Remarkably, Gibbs continued working for United Airlines during her first 2 years on television, uncertain that acting success would last. She later starred in and co-produced 227, also performing its theme song, and received a Hollywood Walk of Fame star in 2021. As of July 2026, Marla Gibbs is 95 years old. Her enduring legacy is defined by resilience, brilliant humor, and a belief that it is never too late to pursue a dream. Berlinda Tolbert brought grace, intelligence, and quiet determination to Jenny Willis Jefferson, the thoughtful young woman whose life connected 2 very different families. Born on the 4th of November, 1949, in Charlotte, North Carolina, she was 25 years old when audiences first saw her in the role in January 1975. With her poised delivery, expressive warmth, and natural chemistry with both Mike Evans and Damon Evans, Tolbert made Jenny more than Lionel's girlfriend and later wife. As the daughter of interracial couple Tom and Helen Willis, the character reflected changing attitudes toward race, marriage, and identity, yet Tolbert always kept her grounded in genuine emotion. After the sitcom ended, she continued working in film and television, appearing in Harlem Nights, Goodfellas, Patriot Games, ER, 6 Feet Under, and CSI. As of July 2026, Berlinda Tolbert is 76 years old. Her legacy remains tied to elegance, emotional honesty, and a quietly groundbreaking character who helped broaden the image of the American family on television. Damon Evans brought charm, intelligence, and a gentler emotional energy to Lionel Jefferson, the thoughtful young man often caught between his father's strong opinions and a rapidly changing world. Born on the 24th of November, 1949, in Baltimore, Maryland, he was 25 years old when he took over the role during the 2nd season in 1975. With his smooth voice, relaxed confidence, and natural warmth, Evans offered a different interpretation of Lionel while preserving the character's humor, independence, and affection for his family. His chemistry with Berlinda Tolbert gave Lionel and Jenny's relationship sincerity, allowing their romance to explore race, marriage, and generational expectations without losing the comedy surrounding them. Evans portrayed the character for 3 seasons before original actor Mike Evans, to whom he was not related, returned. Beyond television, he developed an accomplished musical theater career, appearing in Broadway productions such as The Me Nobody Knows, Via Galactica, and Lost in the Stars. He also earned recognition for portraying a young Alex Haley in Roots, The Next Generations. As of July 2026, Damon Evans is 76 years old. His legacy remains tied to versatility, quiet charisma, and a performance that gave Lionel a distinctive new voice. Garrett Morris brought streetwise humor, quick intelligence, and effortless comic energy to Jimmy, the clever friend whose unpredictable schemes added fresh excitement to the later seasons. Born Garrett Isaac Morris on the 1st of February 1937 in New Orleans, Louisiana, he was 46 years old when audiences first saw him in the role in 1983. With his expressive voice, playful confidence, and sharp timing, Morris made Jimmy feel memorable even with limited screen time. The character could be mischievous and difficult to trust, yet his ability to think quickly became valuable when George needed help defeating men who had swindled Tom Willis. Long before appearing alongside the Jefferson family, Morris had already made television history as an original cast member and the first black performer in the regular cast of Saturday Night Live. A trained singer who studied at Dillard University and Juilliard, he later became known for Martin, The Jamie Foxx Show, and Two Broke Girls. He received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2024. As of July 2026, Garrett Morris is 89 years old. His remarkable career remains defined by resilience, versatility, and a comic presence that can brighten any scene. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed looking back at the Jeffersons cast and the stories behind their unforgettable characters. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite character, funniest moment, or most memorable scene from the series in the comments. See you in the next video.